Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. We are talking country hams with Catherine Webster, Simpson County Extension Agent for 4-H Youth Development. And Catherine, we talked a little bit earlier in the week about country hams, and you have the whole studio smelling like country ham now. But for those people who might not be from Kentucky or might not be familiar, this is a long-standing tradition.
It is, and I guess it's kind of a Southern delicacy. You know, either you love country ham or you don't. That's what I've learned over the years. You know, when I met my husband and his family 20 years ago, he had country ham, but they hadn't. His mom and dad had a ham in their freezer for like 4 years. They didn't know what to do with it. And I just thought that was the craziest thing ever. So, great reason, you know, to talk about hams, especially this time of year, because a lot of people give a country ham as a gift. And you know what? If you're not one that eats ham a lot, you might get it and you have no idea what to do with it.
You have this whole ham, and there are different types of ham. There's smoked, non-smoked, the way they're cured. And so you might get a country ham, might taste a little different than maybe the one you got last time, but there are different kinds.
There are. So years ago, they smoked hams to help preserve them. Now the smoking is just to help add aroma, which when kids' hams are judged at the state fair, that's the biggest percentage, the biggest chunk that they're judged on is their aroma. But whether it's smoked or not, it still smells good. I love country ham. So anyway, maybe you're gonna get a country ham, you get one at Christmas or you got one last year and you're not sure what to do with it. If you have a ham and it has some mold on it, don't think it needs to be thrown away. A lot of people make that mistake. It washes right off before you have it sliced or you bake it or you cook it. So yeah, so we talked earlier in the week, if you have a ham, whether your kids participate in the 4-H Country Ham Project, and so you have hams and you want to cook them for the holidays, or maybe you received a ham as a gift, what's the easiest way that I can cook country ham? And so I would recommend having it sliced. Most any grocery store for just a couple dollars will slice the ham for you. You know, we talked earlier in the week that take the ham, layer it in a dish, alternate slices that have had the fat and the rind trimmed off, brown sugar ham, brown sugar ham, brown sugar ham, and then wrap it in foil to kind of vacuum seal it. And so we've got some ham that I did that too, and I baked it.
And how long have you cooked this? I just want to show everybody all those lovely juices in there that this is cooked in. It's kind of caramelized, and I've made this recipe hundreds of times. You never go wrong with it.
It's really, the biggest thing is just cook it slow and on a low temperature. And it's kind of dark because it's cooked in brown sugar. So let me say that. It's not overcooked. But to kind of counteract the saltiness of the ham, we cooked it in something sweet. So again, I layered it, layers of ham, brown sugar, I wrapped it in foil. So I cooked this for an hour and a half on 325. So again, a low temperature, 300, 325, around an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, I had 5 slices in here. I could have easily put more than that, but that's all I needed. So you just kind of have to check it. But it's tender.
It is.
Yeah.
I want you to get a slice out, because I might want to try it.
Yes.
And you can just take this and kind of put it in pieces.
You can.
And then you have this on a biscuit.
I do. And, you know, I don't even eat it on a biscuit. So I'll just eat country ham by itself. We love country ham. I have the pickiest 6-year-old ever, and she will eat country ham. And so, again, before you bake it, you may want to trim that fat and rind off. The recipe says you can even take the bone out, but I didn't because we can take our hands, we can pull it
and
right off.
It just falls right apart.
It does.
I want to show.
Yeah, it falls right apart.
It just falls right apart, and the bone comes right out. And if you take it out before you cook it, it's a little bit more difficult than that.
It is a little bit more, and I had some in here that I had deboned before I cooked it. And, you know, when you take it to get it sliced, if you want them to debone it, they will do that. But if you're going to bake it, and it's going to fall right off the bone, literally. So, and, of course, there's lots of ways you can cook ham. You can fry it, and then kind of steam it, and make a little red-eye gravy. You can, you know, some people will boil hams, some people will bake the whole ham. You know, years ago, people would cook them in a pot and let them sit wrapped in quilts. Lots of different ways, but if you're not used to cooking ham and you've gotten a ham and you don't know what to do with it, get it sliced and bake it. Anybody can layer brown sugar and ham, wrap it in foil, and bake it low and slow.
And everybody that I've ever had taste this at my house is like, oh my goodness, what have you done? And it's so easy.
It is. I mean, it's easier than frying something. Cooking a ham is easier than cooking a turkey, you know.
Absolutely.
But And let's just mention, it's also a 4-H project. So these hams, they were cured by 4-H members.
All right, and they're taking sign-ups now,
Yes.
so get your kids involved in the Country Ham Project. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.